Next one. My goodness. I can't stop watching his video. It's so good. やばい、めっちゃ面白いこの方。
Now you know why we love rage games so much. You'll be the angry video game genius in no time.
Maybe I will.
He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo. Take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill skunk and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd.
Yay!
Remember back when I first warned you about the horrors of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on NES?
What's that?
Well, there were a few other games I mentioned there.
They're just, rare, obscure games like, Mick Kids or Taxman or whatever.
What the hell is Taxman? I didn't even know what the hell I was talking about. I had too much to drink. What I meant to say was Wall Street Kid, a game about the stock market. Who would ever want to play a game like that? But it just so happens, by some fucking coincidence, there actually is a game called Taxman for the Apple II computer. I've heard that there's nothing much to this game. It's just a Pac-Man clone. I figured that probably means that it's...
Wait, chat, what's that?
I've heard that there's nothing much to this...
What is this? This thing? これ何これ? この物体は何? What is this object? A floppy disk? Is that for gameplay? フロッピーディスク? これゲームに使うの? Do you use that for game? For PC game?
This game, it's just a
Thank
Pac-Man
you.
clone. I figured that probably means that it's a game
This is
that's
for
very
game?
similar to Pac-Man.
Oh.
I was wrong. By clone, they meant an exact copy. It's Pac-Man.
Damn it, Henya, you are making me feel so old right now.
No! No,
Have you played
Dayo!
Pac-Man? Then you play Taxman without even knowing it. But that's not what I'm
Taxman!
here to talk about. I'm here to talk about something that I've feared since the beginning.
Those little tiger, electronic
Use for
wrist games,
everything
those
before
are better than
CDs?
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Have we gotten to that point now? Is it
That
time
game also
to
has way
scrape
less
the
than 1
bottom
megabyte
of
of
the
storage.
toilet bowl of the whole video game industry?
That's
Yeah,
insane!
it's time to talk about Tiger games.
Tiger games!
Since the advent of video games, the idea of portable games was a novel concept, like the Nintendo Game & Watch.
That's the Mr. Game & Watch. That's a Game & Watch. これが Game & Watch? This is the Game & Watch. Oh! これか Game & Watch. Oh, I see it. なるほどね。
Bro, this video is making me feel old. I remember playing the old Age of Empires 1 on a floppy disk lol.
Whoa. Wait, so, like I said, the game system was different, so, only you can play Mario Bros. From this one, so if you want to play Pokemon, you can, right? Only the game you can play is this one, right? Giga! Thank you for raid, Dayo! Thank you for raid! We have been watching Angry
Feels
Video
Kusoj
Games
is a man.
Nerd. Hello, thank you for coming! Giga! We're watching some old video games and I'm questioning about everything I see and making the chat feels old. Yeah. The last thing I questioned was yeah, I was saying oh, this is Mr. Game Watch, and I was asking my chat
To talk about Tiger games. Since the advent of video...
Wait, hold on, which one was it? There was a floppy disk, and I asked my
Dear
chat, what
Lord,
the heck is
those
this? Like
handheld
that?
device used to be the best as a kid, and suddenly the Game Boy Color Advance appear and won all our hearts and burn our parents' money. The Game & Watch was long before Pokemon.
なるほどね。なるほどね。Yeah, I was asking about what is this thingy, and my chat's like, Henya, it's floppy disk. But I don't know what floppy. Apparently, it's a before thing. It's a thing before people used before CD. なるほどね。なるほどね。なるほどね。
Please help us, Giga. She's turning us into dust.
No!
The 8-bit vanish.
No だよ. And also, okay, the Raiders. Raiders, I have been saying to my chat that they taught me about the Game Boy, that they had no color. Apparently, they have a Game Boy Color thing too, but before the first Pokemon it was on the Game Boy without color. And then I tell my chat, they're like, oh well, so doesn't that make the Game Watch and the Game Boy? It's kind of like same thing because they both like pixel art. Maybe the game is like advanced so you can play different game on the Game Boy, but like visually it kind of looks same because they both like dot pixel art, you know? Nah. Yeah. Giga, she doesn't know about the battleship is. Oh my god, as soon as Giga raided to me and then my chat is snitching. Giga, listen, she doesn't know what. I don't know what battleship is. I didn't know. That was the first time I've seen it on this video.
Technically, the first Pokemon had color support from the Game Boy Color, but the color wasn't out yet, so instead each area was colored a different color on the palette.
But yeah, they both like dots. Pixels. So the game, let's say Game Watch has a few dots. And then Game Boy is like more dots. You know what I mean? So it's like, maybe game systems are different, but like visually, it's kind of same, isn't it? No? I don't know, to me it's kind of same, isn't it? They're not. Alright, let me see Game Boy. Let me see Game
Henya,
Boy.
please. I know I'm not young, but stop sucking up my remaining youth. Why am I turning into dust after watching this video? Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good lol.
Game Boy. Okay, so for example, this one. It's still dots. It's still dots, isn't it? See? And this one too. This one too. Maybe this one is way more advanced, but they're pretty much like same, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, but it's more dots. Yeah, but like visually, it's just like pretty much same idea, isn't it? No, to me it feels like same. More, yeah, it's just more dots. What? I don't get it, dayo. I don't get it, dayo. It's same. It's the same thing. It's just like more dots. Yeah. Yeah, like 4K in dots. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though. Nah, isn't it? Isn't it though? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's the difference between old CRTV and HD and 4K. A lot more dots lol.
A lot more dots, tayo. A lot more dots.
Basically the Game & Watch used pre-existing shapes. There was no animation or way to create a different image, similar to a digital watch from the 2000s. These things don't have dots.
Wait, no, they both dots. They both dots, right? Isn't it? They both dots. They both dots, right? They both have dots. Look at it. What? Like
The
dots,
floppy
but like
disk is
tinier.
the predecessor of the modern-day USB drive and were used to store launch codes for missiles. Henya Omega lol.
No
Henya
dots?
is a neon sign that flashes on and off, the same thing as a 8K LED billboard in Tokyo.
Wait, but they both dots though. See? So this one has like, let's say, million dots, and this one has like 10 dots. That kind of stuff, isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it though. Mm? Kinda. I don't know. Oh, well, at least this one has a color, so let's go. Alright, let's see the video, shall we?
The idea of portable games was a novel concept, like the Nintendo Game & Watch series. Everybody liked the idea of being able to bring a game with you wherever you go. There were many examples, but none so common as the Tiger handheld games. They used the most primitive technology possible. The graphics, if you could even call them graphics, work like this. The background is a fixed image that's printed onto the console. In
Wait, so the background is stuck to this image? Whoa.
front of that is a clear screen, kind of like an animation cell,
Huh,
with a
huh.
bunch of static images that represent all the characters and objects. When the game plays, these images light up individually to simulate the illusion.
Ah! 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 I think I got it now! I think I got it now! I think I got it now! Wait! Ah! I think I understood now! Ah! Hi, 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 hi! Oh, yeah, I see no dots! Ah! Hi! Ah! なるほどね! Okay, now I got it now. Oh, shoot! Holy crap, I discovered the biggest secret the Nintendo had! Oh my goodness, now I got it! Now I got it!
Of movement.
なる
It's sort of like a
ほど!
calculator or a digital watch. I can't think of a more crude way to make a video game.
Okay, I forget every word I said. Forget everything I said. This Game Boy and this one, it's not the same. It's completely different games. Hi! Okay, I got it now. I was so wrong. I apologize in here that it's so different. Ah! Okay, yeah, this thing is not same at all. At all. Oh my goodness. You know what? This is the biggest mistake I ever made in my life. なるほどね。なるほどね。人生最大のミスだったわ、さっきの。
All we had to do was go 30 seconds ahead in the video.
なるほどね。Oh, now I get it though. Now I get it.
Of course, you don't need technology to make a good game, but these were all ungodly. But that didn't stop these games from flooding the market. They were everywhere, and everybody bought them. Everybody I knew had at least one of these things. On the school bus, people were playing them. At lunchtime, everybody was swapping them around and playing each other's games. It was like chicken pox. We all got it.
What?
It was the cheapest option for a handheld.
They had a Disney one too. Wait, so if you want to play the different one, you just exchange with your friend or something? でこれさ、別の遊びたいってなったら友達と交換とかするわけ? Yeah, I see it. Man, that's so cool. That's so cool. Wait, how much is it for this one thing? How much is it? これ、いくらぐらいするんだろうね。The whole thing, yeah? $40, not much. $20 back in the day.
Game. You could find them at any store. They were convenient for birthday presents, and each one was its own individual game. You didn't need to get any other game cartridges to play on them.
So, like, this is before Game Boy, right? Right? これがゲームボーイの前だよね?
We would sometimes get small ones in McDonald's Happy Meals.
Oh, wait, what? They had that? It's about the same time? Oh, wait, it's about the same time? Ah! And now I look. These two are completely different. Completely different.
These were more like the cheap affordable alternative to the Game Boy.
Yeah, now I see it. Now I see it. Now I see it, though. Now I say, yeah, it's completely
And
different.
all you needed was 2 AA batteries. The Game Boy, on the other hand, was more expensive, needed 4
My
AA
apologies,
batteries,
Dale.
and you'd still need to buy games
More
for it.
dots. Because I didn't know.
Tiger was
I
like the
didn't
poverty
know.
version. For a lot of us, it was either this or nothing. And nobody minded.
Now
These
I
things
feel the pain the
brainwashed
chat
us.
had it.
They had colorful artwork that looked way better than the shit that came on inside the screen.
The
It somehow
dots!
gave you the impression that you were holding an arcade machine in your hands. The commercials made them look awesome, but really, they were garbage.
Oh.
These games were so mass-produced, it was like a swarm of mosquitoes sucking our blood, and we all got bit. The most shameless part of it is that these games tried to be more than what they were. With this kind of technology, they could have stuck to solitaire or video poker, but no, they took it all the way and adapted action-adventure games. They took Konami games, Capcom games,
Ooh,
Sega
Street
games
Fighter!
like Altered Beast, Shinobi, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wait. When this thingy came out? これはさ、何年ぐらいに発売されたものなの? When this one came out, though? 80s? Ah! Early 90s? 90年代なんだ。Ah, I see it. 80s to 90s. Oh, got it. Thank you.
Any video game franchise ended up butchered on one of these things. Any licensed product, movies, TV shows, this tiger got its claws on everything. When you adapt a well-known game, everybody knows what the real game is
Oh my
supposed
gosh, it's a Mega Man! 待って、ロックマンキモいんだけ
Game
ど。
& Watch from Nintendo was in the 80s, but Tiger Electronics, which was a different company but the same technology, was available through the early to mid-90s.
Oh, got it. Thank you. ロックマンキモいんだけど、wait, why does he look like that? It looks different from Mega Man. I know だよ。なんかキモいんだけど。Wait a minute, why does he look like that? He looks a lot different from the Mega Man I know. なんでこんななんかさ、違うの？おっさんやん。ねえ。What the? It's American version. えー
be like. You have something to compare it to.
Oh
the
my
difference is
gosh.
night and day.
Wow.
But hey, the idea of playing Mega Man 2 on the go? Why not? Mega Man using a gun instead of his arm cannon? Sure, I guess somebody just looked at the atrocious cover to the original Mega Man and
What the fuck is this?
American companies were scared of anime art, so some early video games had things like creepy realistic adult man Mega Man art.
They thought this would be a better? They thought this would be a better? What the? 何これ？これ、待って。He has a gun! ちょっと待って。He has a gun! What the fuck? 待って、銃持ってんだけど。He has a gun! What the fuck だよ? Didn't he had his robot arm transformed to a laser gun or something? He had a gun! He has a gun! What the heck? Oh my goodness, it's cursed, but I like it! なんやこれ? めちゃくちゃ怖い。しかも銃持ってんし。
thought, okay, he's got a gun. Put it in the game. And how about running out of ammo?
Oh my goodness.
Have you ever wanted to play a Mega Man game where you can run out of ammo? Well, this is it. Street Fighter 2.
Yeah!
Really? First you have the arcade, then you have the home console versions, then you have the Game Boy version, and then at the very bottom you have the Tiger version.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot different. Game Boy and this one is not the same at all. Not the same at all. Not at all. Not at all.
The only thing less than
I
that
get
would
it
be
now.
using your
I
imagination.
get it now. Now I
Or playing
understand.
the board game. But even that was better. How about the TV shows like Dinosaurs? Listen to that awful music. You'd rather listen to I'm the baby, gotta love me. Remember that shit? How about Full House? That's right, Full House,
Full
the Tiger
House?
game. You
Hmm?
play as Michelle,
Is that
I
movie
think,
or something?
going around
Ega.
slapping high fives while fighting against inanimate objects. Apparently, everything in the Tanner
Oh,
household
it's a
came
TV
alive
show.
and is trying to kill you.
Oh.
Personally, I prefer the Super Nintendo version of Full House Tournament Fighter. For games that are so basic,
Oh my
you'd
gosh,
think they'd
Chip
be
and
easy to pick
Dale!
up and play. But many
Chip
of
and
them, I
Dale!
can't even figure out what you're supposed to do. I just mash buttons and wait for something to happen. A game this simple should not need an instruction manual. Some of them, I wonder if they're defective. In the bowling game, I haven't even been able to hit one pin. The ball goes straight for the pins, then it disappears. What is happening? The controls, a lot of times, are counterintuitive. Anybody who's played a video game knows that the D-pad controls your movement and the buttons perform actions.
Yeah?
With Tiger games, anything goes.
What do
In
you mean?
Castlevania 2, the whip is up or down on the D-pad, while the
What?
buttons on the right are jump up, jump right, and the sword, which is actually a throwing dagger, by the way.
Oh,
Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers had jump and pick on the left, and on the right, to move, it's just one big button that says forward. Every
That's
one
for
of
just
these
going
games had
forward?
some kind of quirky control when they should have just emulated what's on an NES controller.
Holy.
Half of these games, the controls barely work at all because they're so fragile and don't age well. Another thing I hate about them is that they're hard to record. It's almost impossible to see the objects on the screen without careful
Ooh.
lighting, and the glare makes it even worse.
Ooh.
So there's nothing good about these games. In 1989, the Nintendo Game Boy hit the scene. It
Oh my gosh, Game Boy is in 1989? Oh.
revolutionized portable gaming. Yeah, the games were
Okay. Now I officially apologize that I said the Mr. Game & Watch and this Game Boy is kind of the same thing. I will take it back. This is not the same game. Now I understand how different it is. Yeah, I sincerely apologize and I'll take back my word. I apologize to Nintendo as well. That it's calling the same thing. It's not, Dale.
Henya needs to do the CEO apology.
Ghana-san, I need to make an apology video, Dale.
black and white. There's no backlight, and the screen
Nah.
was still hard to see.
But
the
now you
games
know.
were like real
How
games.
dumb that
It was
word
closer to having a
say.
mobile
Yeah,
NES.
it is.
You'd think
It
this
is,
would
it
be the
is.
Tiger
It
Killer,
is there, it
but
is
no.
there.
Other game companies like Konami released a lot of their own games on handheld devices like this, but most of them died out when Game Boy became popular. Tiger, on the other hand, continued well into the 90s. In fact, I remember these things being more common in the 90s than ever. They were pouring obsolete games into stores, and we were still buying them. They wouldn't die off. They were like cockroaches. By giving people a cheap alternative, they managed to coexist with the Game Boy. Yeah.
They still have this? Do they still have this kind of thing? The Tiger? これまだあんのかな? Maybe they're colored now. No, they
Don't
do?
forget about the ukulele. I wonder if Michi will help you with that apologies interthong.
Ukulele? Why ukulele? No, they do. Okay, maybe they do, but like not much anymore. I guess. Maybe not much anymore. Ah, I see
Yeah,
it.
this Tiger sure rose up to the challenge of its rivals. Had the guts, got the glory, went the distance, now it's not gonna stop. It's literally a survivor. There's a difference between something that's old school and something that's outdated. Old school is like Atari 2600. The games are primitive, but they're still fun to play. You can always go back to them. Outdated is something you never want to go back to. Tiger games are so outdated, they were never indated. They were a fad, like Pogs. If they were an experiment
Even
in the
Tamagotchis
70s
and
they only
Digivice
made a
toys
few
are in
of them,
color
then I
with
could accept
backlights
that.
now.
But
There's nothing like Tiger left.
I never played both of them. I never played Tamagotchi. I never play Digimon 2. I don't know both of them. Both of them, I don't know. I never played
No,
it.
they milk these things for all that they're worth. You thought LJN was the grand champion, the almighty shitty game factory? Tiger put LJN to shame. Yeah, LJN laid down turd after turd after turd, but Tiger was like a machine gun ass, shitting out turd, 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 turd. These are the worst games I ever had the honor of playing, if you even count them as video games. People have discussions like, are video games art, or something like that. Well, I have a better one. Are Tiger games video games? These are a caveman's version of video games. These were a step back in human evolution. These are the most desperate attempt at entertainment. You could save up for a Game Boy, or just go, yeah, well, just what the hell? These things, how did they waste so much plastic to make these things? It brought the game industry down as low as it could go. It's proof that Jesus died in vain and legally changed his middle name to fucking. The only thing I can think of to use these things for is to wipe your ass with it.
What the fuck?
Save that toilet paper. It's worth a whole lot more.
What the fuck?
But I'm not done, am I? Oh no. I've actually gotten to this point. It's time to talk about the wrist games.
What's that?
Ugh.
It doesn't even make a sound. What's the point of having this? Wait, what is this? Nani kore? Nani kore? It's even smaller. I barely see it. It doesn't make a sound. Doesn't even show what time is it. It doesn't show what time is it too. Oh my goodness. Early
What
Apple Watch.
The ass. Talk about desperate. I'd have more fun setting the time on a digital watch. This is shits for the birds. Now check this out. Batman Returns,
Batman.
the wrist game. Oh boy. Wait, I can't get it open. Good.
Wait, it's brand
I
new.
hate this shit. You know what's bullshit? You know what's bullshit? Packaging that you need scissors to open. Even with the scissors, it's still a pain in the ass. Why is this plastic so fucking strong? This stuff is bulletproof. Nobody wants this shit, so why do they do it? They use it on everything. This kind of packaging should be outlawed. Why does it still exist? I especially love when you buy scissors and you need scissors to open the scissors. What fucking idiots think this is a good idea? They don't care. By the time you're having this problem, you already bought it. Packaging like this is bullshit.
Yeah, tell him, Daniel.
Thanks, bullshit man. Wow, look at how badass this game is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think it's because this one is brand new, but like these lines are like a lot like easy to see it. Those other one was like fading away, so like it was hard to see it on the camera. But this one is like vividly, yeah, it's darker.
Yeah, this is the hot shit right here. You'd be so cool going around wearing this thing. Yeah, you'd be walking around school and you got this on and everybody else is talking about what the new hot game system is going to be. Nintendo 64, the Bit Wars. 64 bits, 32 bits, 16 bits. 8 bits,
From what I found with a
4
quick
bits,
search on the
2
Tiger handheld
bits,
company,
1 bit.
it basically got absorbed by Hasbro in 1998, so it almost made it to the early 2000s.
Oh wow, that's so long.
Half bit, quarter bit, the wrist game! You thought that was it for Tiger, huh? Handheld games, wrist games, Tiger, Pokemon, walkie-talkies?
Wait a minute, what's that? What's that? Holy crap! A Pokemon walkie-talkie? Nani kore? Nani kore? Holy crap, what is this?
Yeah, that's not enough? Well, how
Wait, I want to know about Pokemon walkie-talkie more. What the heck is that? That's so cool. Wait, how far you can talk? You can talk. どんぐらい遠くまで喋れんの? Wait, how far can you talk? Wait, 2 feet? No way. No way, there's no way it's 2 feet. It's 2 feet. No way. Nah, 10 or 20 meters? Okay, maybe like your mom can call you it's dinner through this walkie-talkie. Hi, honey, it's dinner time, like that.
About a whole fucking Tiger game console.
Ooh, what's that?
In 1997, this was Tiger's belated answer to the Game Boy. You'd think it was called the Game.com.
It has a pen!
But it's actually the Gamecom.
Gamecom.
Gamecom active.
Gamecom
This thing tried to be
active.
hip and cutting edge. It had a stylus pen, making it the first touchscreen game console. And
Oh my gosh, it's the first generation of DS. なにこれ DS の先駆けやん。ねえ。This is like a first generation of the DS or something.
PDA features like a phone book, a calendar, a calculator, and a built-in solitaire game. You could even connect a dial-up modem to it to access the internet, text only. I don't believe it myself.
What?
Imagine reading your email on this thing, and you'd have to hook it up to a modem so you couldn't leave your house anyway. Why not just use a computer? It was supported by cartridge games. The game included with the system was a mediocre puzzle game called Lights Out, where the objects would turn out all the lights. Beyond that, it was a bunch of shitty ports like Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I don't see Scorpion or Sub-Zero. Trust me, they're
can't even
not
see
there.
it,
There's
too.
Rain and Reptile. How could you
It's
have
so
a
hard to
Mortal
see it.
Kombat game without Scorpion or Sub-Zero? And who would want to play this on a crappy black and white portable console anyway? Then there's Duke Nukem. At least the voice sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Not the second time those alien bastards shut up my ride.
Then there's the Batman and Robin game. Every time Batman gets hit, sounds like he just got done taking a big dump.
Ah!
Then
Batman!
there's the Lost World Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Isn't it always fun to dodge things that come from behind? Then there's Resident Evil 2.
Whoa,
The
no
same
way!
thing happens to me when I tried to play the real Resident Evil 2. You get about 3 seconds to figure out the control, and a zombie latches itself onto you and kills you.
No way they have Resident Evil 2! Wow!
Great! Why do they have to start you right next to the zombie? Can't I get a chance? Turning yourself around is like waiting for a minute hand on a clock. Ah.
That happened when I played the very first Resident Evil. Not even the first one. It's a remake one, but they have a tank control. But I didn't know what to do. So after I found the zombie, I was like freaking out. Yeah, that happened to me too. The tank controls.
Finally, I got him. So, that's the Gamecom. Needless to say, it flopped, especially with Nintendo dominating the portable gaming market. So hey, why not just follow whatever Nintendo's doing? That mentality is what brought us what I think so far is the worst video game console I have ever played.
What's that?
The R-Zone.
R-Zone?
This is basically a shitty version of the Virtual Boy.
Wait, didn't he say that Virtual Boy is already bad? But it's even, like, even worse? バーチャルボーイがもうすでにダメって言ってなかったっけね？ Didn't he say the Virtual Boy is already bad? But it's even worse? Oh no.
Yes, I said that. As if the Virtual Boy isn't already shitty enough. Just look at it. What planet did this thing come from? Here's how it works. You take the game cartridge, you slide it into the system, then the screen lights up. Then you strap the thing on your head. And that's one thing I have to give it credit for, is that they actually thought to have a head strap. Anyway, the image gets projected right here. There's supposed to be a piece of reflective plastic. It's missing, but you could use almost anything. So you put it there, and then it projects the game right there. And keep in mind, this is portable, so you'd be going around public like, hey guys, how you doing? I'm just playing a game here. Just when you thought the most sorry, pathetic excuse for a video game was the tiger wrist games, oh no, imagine playing one of these up close to your eye in red and black.
Oh no, it's another red and black.
Good Lord, you thought I was kidding.
Oh my.
It's true. This actually happened.
Oh my
Unlike
goodness.
the Virtual Boy, which causes eye strain and headaches within minutes, this thing does it immediately. Having it over one eye meant you had to go cross-eyed to look at it, or cover the other eye.
Oh, that's true. Not even, you can't use both eyes. It's for one eye because it only has like one. Oh my goodness.
By the way, the game itself
Yaba?
sucks just as much as the other Tiger games. Thought you could turn around? Yeah, right. I love how the advertisements always show a kid playing it. Look at his expression. He's horrified. And in the commercial, the kid's screaming in agony.
You better not blink. Indy 500 roars into the R zone.
Was this thing intended as a torture device? What made them think this was a good idea? They did it because Nintendo did it. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Both systems came out in '95. Tiger saw what Nintendo was doing and thought, that's the new hot ticket. See? Red and black video games that you play close to your eye. If it was blue and black, I'm sure it would have been the same thing. The original idea of the Virtual Boy, so I thought, was to emulate virtual reality to make you feel like you're really there.
Yeah.
Well, the R-Zone got as far away from that idea as possible. It's so far removed from common sense that it's baffling. What were they thinking with this shitload of fuck? I know what I'm thinking. I might carve a giraffe out of wood and decorate it with Christmas lights so I can put it up in an albatross nest. Did
What?
you expect me to say that? Probably not. Neither would you expect this crazy idea of a video game. Case closed. It sucks.
Man. What did I just watch? Oh my goodness. Well, at least they did a lot of like cool stuff though. They were trying with a lot of stuff though. So that's cool, I guess. That's cool.